All right, hello GDQ viewers. My screen name is CovertMuffin, and this is going to be a speedrun of Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast. That being said, I couldn't be doing this alone, so I brought 3 of my friends along to help us with couch commentary. Over here, we have KZ Fru, who did an incredible run of Grand Theft Auto Vice City yesterday.
Agreed, it was incredible.
これから走るゲームは、スター・ウォーズ・ジェダイ・ナイト2・ジェダイ・アウトキャスト、ですね。奏者の方の名前はカーバント・マフィンさん。こちら解説おられませんので、ゲームプレイしたことあるよという方おられれば、解説応募フォームへ必要事項の記入の上、リストリームのディスコードへお越しください。そうしないとですね、僕が淡々と、おーすごいと、ワーオとしか言わない、配信になってしまいます。
We had some really good practice sessions earlier today. It's going to be a sick run. Please get your donations in for that. Get Halo Infinite on the schedule.
Yeah, can we get there, Twitch chat? Let's go, Twitch chat! Woo! All right, with that being said, a little bit of intro to this game if you've never seen this game before. So Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast, as well as the next game in the anthology, which is Jedi Knight Academy, are both based off of a modified Quake 3 engine. So what this means is that I'm going to be moving at a diagonal, and I'm going to be turning my mouse into that diagonal. So you're going to see the camera moving around just like this. Then when I jump over and over again...
早速ゲームにありがちな、斜め前に移動しつつジャンプをして加速をしていく技を披露しますね。
I believe we are good to get started. So are we good to go? All right, we're going to be starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
はい、グッドラック、ハンパン。
Good luck, Covert. All right, thank you. So starting up here, if I can get my hands to not shake for long enough, I'm going to be able to get up this little ledge here.
早速、悪いことをしようとしてますね。
And that's actually incredibly important. What that did was distract an Imperial officer from my waifu. But here, just simply because the Imperials didn't end up installing Windows because of budget cuts, we were able to get through there and skip over 2/3 of the level. Then just
ジャンプでブラスターを受ける姿はまさに変態と言っても過言じゃないでしょうか。
Really cool casually. You're supposed to go around and get a bunch of these code sequences to be able to know how to open the final door of the mission. However, I just have this memorized. So it's 013, 232.
Those don't look like numbers.
Oh, yeah, it's just presses on the
I got
and then 121. All right, there we go. And then we activate the panels, and that allows us to get to the very next mission. But here we go, reverse door crouchy. The swag is the swag text that doesn't save any time.
Gotta do it if it's cool.
Yeah. So there we just got a security key from the Imperial officer to open the door.
FSC に変わった。
You're going to see a lot of movement through really tight hallways. So here's a really tricky jump. Nice first try. And then we're going to be coming up here for another pretty tricky jump chain. So like this early game in particular is just going to show off how kind of ridiculous this game is in general. There's going to be a lot of these troopers. This robot can just be in my way. He's not. But there I just fell and took some fall
これ
damage.
多分左下に書いてある数値が体力と、あとは多分アーマーの数値だと思うんですけ
But here
ど、
just literally spamming and wiggling my mouse around allows me to get through.
全然減らないですね。
A little bit faster, all right? Then there's another security key, and
あ、
here's
1
a
減った
button。that's incredibly difficult to press, as just sort of Star Wars games are known for just having incredibly difficult button presses. Then over here, this is going to be a really cool thing. I'm going to quick save and quick load the game. We're just going to skip a bit of a cutscene. Ooh, 19 health.
あ、痛い痛い痛い、すごい痛い。
I'm not going to do that. Just for a little marathon safety, because I need at least 24 health in an upcoming section. Oh, that Imperial officer just shot a Stormtrooper. Very nice.
Chaos right now.
Yeah. So then coming through here, what we're going to do is try and get through this hallway. There we go. And we are going to activate these switches, which are going to start a bunch of lasers. And then come over here right before the door explodes to do another reverse door crouchy. That was close. And then come in and breathe some poison gas, no problem. And then open another incredibly difficult switch press and take control of Destroy. So in this starting game, you might be like, wait, this is Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast. Where's the Jedi? Well, Kyle Katarn in the previous game, Dark Forces 2 Jedi Knight, ended up falling to the dark side a little bit. And so ended up giving up his force powers and instead has become a mercenary with his good old waifu Jan. And so they are sort of scouring around the galaxy, helping out the Republic. But here, oh yeah, in this mission,
もう1列目クリア。
which is the
早
moment
っ。
I start this mission, you're going to notice a timer in the top right corner of the screen. It's going to be counting 13, 14.
いいですね。こうやってジャンプして、掛け声を上げながらジャンプして、どんどん加速していく。
First try, let's go.
Let's go.
All right. So there, I'm grabbing some bactas for some safety help, but yeah, the global cycle. So coming down here, we are going to actually going to be boarding.
これ時系列的にどのあたりなんだろう。
Which is going to raise our hitbox. So here, the door is going to flash red, stop, and then there I'm going to crouch behind the shuttle. So this shuttle starts moving the moment I enter this level, which is very, very cool. Actually, just really quickly, just for the sake of consistency, I'm just going to turn off this. I was doing this to set up a safety save earlier, just to make sure that this run is indeed legit. Okay, cool. So there, we just did a nice little jump to save a few seconds, and now we're going to start this cave movement. Everything green and these little cave bugs can just completely stop my momentum as I'm going through. So here, I'm going to try and sneak around another one. Nice. There, I tried to crouch, but I accidentally rolled on its head. That's okay, but we were able to get through there. So the really amazing thing about Outcast is the speed game is when you compare like intermediate runners like me and top runners such as like Smash and Zetor and Vrindar, it's just absolutely incredible just to see them not get bodied, not get boxed out, be able to get through all these tiny little doors around all of these enemies in really quick succession. Because in this game, there actually really isn't that much.
どうやら時代的には銀河帝国が敗北し、新共和国の統治が始まって8年後と書いてありますね。
Very, very quickly to be able to progress with the mission. Whoops, got a little box there, no problem. But speaking of boxes, I'm going to crouch on top of these, come up to this ledge, and then quick save the game, and then crouch. So when I quick load, the quick load in this game is incredibly boost.
僕はエピソード1から6までしか見てないので。
So just quick loading and holding W allows me to jet up that cliff very quickly.
ちょうど新しい映画のらへんの出来事なんだろうか。
A lot of inspiration like after these games, and so just like shooting stormtroopers and other enemies in the knees is effectively a one-shot kill to a lot of them. So we call these, of course, Skyrim strats. Okay, so here's going to be a really cool continuation through this door if I nail it. Yeah, there we go, there we go. And nice, good spacing. So here, these stairs are really fascinating. So I'm going to try and strafe jump them, up them. However, as you imagine, the faster I'm going, the faster I have to actually end up pressing the jump key. So this variable movement with this... Yeah, look at that. Oh, look how fast I went there. That was really, really good. And so it's just like...
はい、素晴らしい、階段をジャンプで駆け抜けていく姿はまさに素晴らしいとしか言いようがない。
Dude, I'm doing this so well. That is amazing. I have to just tell you in practice, that just like, it did not go that well. So let's see. Okay, yeah, there we go, there we go. It's a little bit worse for wear, but that's no problem. So here, really fascinating thing is I'm going to lay down trip mine in alternate fire. And you'll notice that there are a bunch of weapons and dead bodies on the ground, and that's not because I killed them before the cutscene. Enemies are actually moving around in cutscenes just simply because when you skip a cutscene, it doesn't actually displace you forward in time. It actually
どっち打ちが始まってる？なんかハッキングしたんですかね？なんか
very, very fast. So like enemies are moving.
なんか味方が来てくれたのか。
A really cool aspect of speedrunning is you have to do a lot of improvisation with where you see the enemies are in the moment. So here, coming up here, this is going to be a really difficult jump chain if I get it. I'm going to be hype. Crouch. So close, so close. So there, if you just crouch and then let go of crouch and then jump like a split second later, you're able to just maintain your speed. But here's going to be a really cool sequence break versus the casual playthrough, where normally you have to go through a puzzle and actually end up activating a wind tunnel. But instead, I'm going to switch to third person, be in a specific spot, nice, and just roll there and be able to mitigate most of that fall damage there. Then I'm going to heal up 50 health there by using an item we picked up earlier known as a Bacta canister. So the really one cool aspect of this game versus Academy as speed games to differentiate them is that Outcast has this like extended inventory where you can get things like these seeker drones, which we'll be talking about in depth later on.
この洞窟も多分しゃがみながら徐々に進んでいくステージじゃないかなと思うんですけど、もうすべてバニホでなんとかしてってるね。
It doesn't remove that extended inventory. So I can take back to canisters, collect them in levels that health management is not as much of a concern, and then I can just bring those to future levels where health management is a concern, where it is scary and I can take tons of deaths. from just enemies dealing a lot of damage to me. And so we will be talking a lot about that as we progress into the speed game. But here I was actually killing those enemies and out of a very, very specific reason, and that's because we have to now babysit this Imperial officer who is apparently practicing his touchdown refereeing, so for the NFL. And for some reason, one of the requirements for being qualified as a referee is you have to just walk around for 30 seconds with your arms in the air like this.
これどうなるでしょうね、これ。僕は打つと思いますね。用済みになったら。
Basically, as I'm going through here, we're going to do some other AI manipulations, or I'm going to try to. So, with more inspiration from this game, Skyrim also just took in crouch stealth mechanics. And so this game, crouch stealthing is actually even more effective, right? That one stormtrooper. Oh wait, nope, never mind. Oh, they all saw me.
クローントルーパーはもうやる気満々なのが面白いです。
So it goes.
Yeah, so it goes. But here, basically, I want to clear out the stormtroopers. Whoops, I did not like that.
Move faster, buddy.
Yeah.
おっ
So
と
now I can't do something really cool later. That's fine, that's fine. But basically, I just want to make sure this guy's moving forward without being hindered by the stormtroopers. And I got actually very, very lucky with how the stormtroopers were moving through. But here I'm going to quick save and quick load to skip dialogue. And I'm going to throw down 2 det packs in order to clear out the cave bugs and the stormtrooper very quickly. So here normally we would be able to give this officer a little bit of a butt boost after he crosses the last checkpoint, but because I got a little trigger happy and ended up
今の扉を開けたら僕はさすがに用済みになるんじゃないかなと思ってましたけど、まだ続きますね。
So I'm just going to look at him menacingly with this triangle trip mine that I can totally throw from here. And then he's going to press a button and one more dialogue skip, and that is going to open the door, allowing me to progress through. Oh, thank you.
打ちませんでした。
In case you were wondering, Covert, the entire crowd was matching that pose.
いやね、降伏してる相手に、降伏してる相手を泣き者にするとか、それジェダイじゃないですよね、それね。
Thank you. And I shot him in the knee anyway. All right, anyways. So coming up here, what we're going to do is we have to kill off a list of stormtroopers and an ATST. So I'm going to try and get away with killing off this line of stormtroopers. And hopefully this ATST doesn't give me too many rockets. Yeah, that looks like good RG. Okay, great. So clearing out those stormtroopers first was important because after you kill a stormtrooper, one additional one spawns. But they can get like stuck on each other or get confused with pathing. So clearing out one full line, then going to the ATST on average saves like a few seconds. So that is very, very nice. Then destroying that, boom, okay, that ATST is dead and I can progress with the mission.
Merci, commandant. Nous attendrons l'évacuation.
Okay, so if you're wondering why I have the game in French,
I was wondering.
then that's great. I'm just gonna let you keep wondering that.
Suspense.
Yeah. Okay, so here's a really difficult jump chain. I'm gonna focus. Okay, that was good. That was good. So I had to do a little bit of a backup, but it's like, thank you so much.
ATST をと戦ってますけど、遠くて ATST よくわかんないですね。
And if you try and press the jump key when you're bordering one of them, instead of jumping, you'll actually do something known as a quick step, and that'll actually end up eating, eating all of your momentum and stuff. But one really interesting thing about this level, and sort of speaks to Raven Software's like commitment in making an amazing game in general, is that it's
これは ATST 乗れるとかあるのかな？
Like there's a pretty easy way to climb out of bounds and get to like the end area of the mission itself. However, the cutscene for the end area is not actually active. You have to go through and do each of these objectives like in order, and if you don't, then you can't actually end up finishing the mission, which is really, really amazing. So major shout outs to Raven Software, and congratulations on the 20-year anniversary.
新しいオーダーが下ったようですけど、まずここに何をしに来てるのかが分かってないですね、僕は。
Okay, so there I'm going to take a bit of a damage boost.
痛い痛い痛い痛い
Up here, we are going to be introduced to our not protagonist. Well, you know what? Screw it. Okay, so he is a protagonist now. So that is the Kowakian monkey lizard Dasan. And I guess we're...
今曲げてしまったんじゃない？
Yep. It's all because Kyle just refers to him as the Kowakian monkey lizard. But basically, he is a Sith who is...
ライトセーバー持ったね、一人勝てるわけがないんだよ。ブラスター持ってる人は。
Because they thought that they were in love, and so they absconded. And so hopefully we'll end up seeing them later. But we'll find out. Lore. Okay. So up here, we're going to enter a cutscene. And so entering a cutscene in this game is going to just literally save me some backtrack time. But there, I just simply refresh the graphic settings with a bind. But here, oh, the weave, dude! I got the weave in GDQ. That is so precise.
Weave.
Oh, heck yeah, dude. I know it looked
なん
like
か大技成功したかな
optimizations for like segment runs in this game. So
Oh,
that is
that's
really awesome. Yeah, yeah. Okay, oh boy. All right, so coming into this mission, this is going to be known as Yavin Trial. And this is kind of the run killer level for newer runners in general. And it's all because of a single skip known as Lightsaber Skip. So with Lightsaber Skip, basically the game like does the classic Metroidvania of like, look at this thing that you want. It's your lightsaber.
今はですね、ライトセーバースキップとかいう、なんかこのゲームの結構根幹を否定するような単語が聞き取れたんですけど、
So instead, what we're going to do is we are
どうなることでしょう
going to end up basically wedging ourselves between the raising pillar and the ceiling, and then standing on a single pixel line of the edge of the cage. And the cage is going to go up and out of the distance. So up here, I'm going to press that button. We're going to save the game, and then we're going to start moving. And here we go. I am going to focus here. I'm going to set up a safety save just in case I really brutally mess this up. All right, here we go. Lightsaber skip.
この遺跡とね、ジャンプするときの声だけ聞いてると、クエイクと、クエイクに見えないこともない。
Third try. Let's go, dude.
What is going on? There it goes.
おっと、何をしている
Okay, so now Kyle, because he did not skip ab day, is going to be able to survive being pinched by this pillar and the ceiling. And then there we go, just very slowly backing away from the ledge is going to allow me to stand on that pixel line. Cage slowly goes away. We grab the lightsaber and try and cut the rope. Man, this
よかったです。ライトセーバーをスキップすることはなかった。取得しないということはなかったですね。ちゃんと取得してくれましたね。でも、赤いですね、ライトセーバーが。赤というと、どっちかというと僕、
So here, what we're going to do
ス
is
の
we are
ラ
going
イトセー
to basically enter a
ライ
cutscene.
トセーバーを思い浮かべるんですけど、
So you'll notice a blue little half circle in the bottom right corner of the screen, which is going to be our force wheel. So every single time
まあ、やってることはやっぱシスっぽいですね、でもね。
it is going to tick down. But here, we got a basic kit of force powers.
人を踏み台にしよった。
Is going to be force jump here, which is going to allow me to jump for longer and jump higher as we do a major sequence break there, as well as another one coming up here. So with force jump as we go through,
これはジェダイじゃないですね。これはシスです、これは。
That is going to allow me to jump for longer, but here's a really incredibly difficult jump.
で、なんかいつの間にかフォースジャンプも取得してますね。大ジャンプっぽいことをやってますね。
So there is a much easier setup that I can do as a backup if I don't get
惜しい。
No, I didn't like
You
that.
got it, man.
Thanks. That's not gonna work. Almost. All right, one more try. No way. All right, that's fine. So literally the backup is just to come over here, stand
おっ
here.
と、ちょっとこの大ジャンプは諦めるのかな？いや、そんなことない。
I missed my jump cancel. That's fine. All right, there we go.
There we go.
Okay.
おお、素晴らしい。
We got there.
That looked really hard.
Yeah.
The backup looked hard. That's the backup? Okay.
Still looked hard. Yeah. It's,
I think that's like the amazing thing in this game, like speedrunning in general with like these Quake-based games, is that like, as Brian knows, right, because you run like Titanfall 2, so you have a lot of experience with these movement-based speedruns, where it's like all these tiny little optimizations save like split seconds. Or,
まあ
like,
タイタンフォール2いうな。
Absolutely.
and like getting these consistent, especially for like a marathon setting, can be very, very nigh impossible. But that's okay. Like I'm very happy with how I was able to close out that skip. But here we go, major sequence break there by throwing my.
いや、このサイバー強すぎやろ。
And we are going to be coming down.
爆発しましたよ、セイバー投げたら。
So to answer your question, why am I playing in French? It's all because of Lando. Because Lando in French is just like, he is, oh my goodness, he is quite the beautiful human being. But here is a cool sequence break here if I get it. Yeah, beautiful.
Wow,
that
that
looks
was
sick.
That was clean.
いや、ジャンプからの移動が美しいね、軌道が。
We just did another dialogue skip there with a quick save and quick load. And upcoming here is going to be another cutscene enter, but it's going to be a bit of a special one. We're going to enter the cutscene for two reasons. One is because we have to kill off multiple sort of stages of an arena. And if we don't enter the cutscene, it becomes a lot more difficult to do so quickly. But the other reason, as I focus just really quick, so I'm going to activate force speed to slow down time. And then these turrets would be moving if I wasn't in the cutscene. So I have to destroy these, each with 3 shots each. And then using thermal detonators. Oh, that's... that is not good. I'm going to start it over. That's fine. That's fine. So really what you want is to be able to kill those enemies off with 3 thermal detonators, maybe 4. But I wasn't able to do that. So we're just going to start over.
このボウガンっぽいブラスターはウーキーのやつかな
Yeah, so there's 4. So here I'm going to charge up the bowcaster to give it some additional bolts and grab that sniper rifle.
あんまり爆弾を使うジェダイもしくはシスっていうのはね、見たことも聞いたことないですね。
Where like this gangster is like, hey, I'm going to kill you and stuff. But because we entered that cutscene, at the end of the cutscene, it actually warps you to where you're supposed to start the arena, which is in the middle. And so that is, in particular, that manipulation was discovered by a speedrunner named Sajiki, who is kind of like a legend in the Jedi Knight Academy speedrunning community. But here we go. Here's our good old best buddy, Lando. Hey, Lando, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good, Covert. Thanks. Okay, cool. All right, so upcoming in this mission, we actually ended up picking up 1 seeker drone. But here I'm going to actually push over this enemy, not because I'm being a bully, but because if I don't push him over and I kill him, he drops invisible thermal detonators through the floor. But for whatever reason, just ending up using force push and then killing him while he's prone on the ground has him like launch the thermal detonators forward when he dies.
There's something especially deadly about that over the top. Just
yeah. But here's why I run in French.
Mon bébé. Laisse-moi vérifier que tout est en ordre.
Yeah, you can clap for that. Mon bébé.
Good reason to play in French.
Yeah, but there, after I was done memeing with you folks there at home, I was able to skip dialogue by putting my lightsaber into the wall. But over here, we're going to pick up a very special item, which are going to be 3 more seeker drones. We got 1 last level, and there we're going to pick up 3, and that's going to be incredibly important once we end up escaping this level. So in the very next level, we are actually going to use these seeker drones to great effect. But that being said, upcoming here is going to be a trick known as Luck Fando, because we would never switch around those consonants. Ever. So upcoming here, we're just going to jump over this, the top of this ship in order to skip a very, very, very important trigger. So because of this,
大事なトリガーとか言ってますけど
the same side of the hangar. If I hadn't done this, then what they would have done is spawn on one side, and then after I killed off those enemies, they would have spawned on the other. It looks like I got right side Lando. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pull Lando. Come here. Okay, that should work.
oh, attention.
Oh no. Okay, this is fine. So yeah, there we go. All right, cool. So there, because of that, after Lando crosses that trigger, then those enemies will end up spawning. So being able to kill all
Alright, cool って言ってますけど、わかんないですね。全部クールに見えるわ。
But there we go. We are now going to be activating these pumps in order to be able to allow us to escape, and then we are going to go ahead and refuel the ship. But before we're able to refuel the ship, I have to land right there in the platform. Yes, so hearing that dialogue means that the mission is no longer soft locked. If I hadn't done that, I wouldn't be able to do this next part of the mission. So upcoming here, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be entering another key code, which I just have memorized. It's going to be 3.
ダクト内をボールランしてるように見えましたけど。
And that means that we are good to go. But here we are going to end up attacking this gangster here, which was the one who imprisoned Lando. And we were actually originally coming here because we got a tip that he may have known where Dasan and my waifu absconded to, but whoops, we accidentally just ended up killing that gangster. So, well, that's okay. We'll probably find some other way to track down our waifu. But wait, here's the best line.
Wow.
That's me cheering when I get an extra.
もしかして、この NPC はランドカルレジアンいや、そんなことはないよな。
Why don't we say 3 donations?
All right, but before I do that, I would very quickly like to check in on our bonus game, Halo Infinite. We have under $9,000 to go.
Let's go, Twitch chat.
Make it happen. Go, 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 go.
Woo! Yeah, let's go Twitch chat. We have maybe like 30, 40 minutes to get there, so make sure you get your donations in and make sure you put that incentive into
ま
your
さかね、ま
donation.
さかさあ、ステージ3です
We
かね
have a
?4 かな
$100 donation from Grimalios.
Hey, great.
Hey, I heard there's a muffin running this game, but that can't be right.
Okay, actually, I'm so sorry, Daredevil. I need to cut you off.
壁にライトセーバーが、くっつくと、バシバシ火花が散るのはちょっと細かくて好きですね。
What'll happen is after I end up summoning one of these seeker drones, you'll notice that it flies around in an orbit around my head. Okay. However, if I end up summoning it directly underneath me.
No way.
Yep. Okay.
お、
So now I'm gonna focus.
なんだこれは。
This is incredibly difficult, and this is gonna last for quite a bit of time.
僕悪魔城の HD で見たことありますよ、こういうの。
Let's fucking
let's go.
Try.
素晴らしい。
Yes.
That's real.
Yes. Let's go.
I love that I knew what was happening as soon as you start. Oh man, speedrunning. Cool,
You're
dude.
thinking to yourself, no.
これはジェダイですね
Hey,。man.
All right, awesome job on that muffin.
Yeah, thank you so much.
We have $50 from
あれはチップにはできないと。
Doing what I can to get us over the line for the Halo Infinite run. More waifu and Brianado can only be a good thing. Good morning from Australia, and good luck CovertMuffin with Jedi Outcast.
Yo, thank you so much.
We have $500 from Zal.
Hey.
The Halo series was a cornerstone growing up between couch co-op and LAN parties. Let's get this bonus game.
さあ、なんか
Yeah, let's go Twitch.
手元に、いや、足元にですね、手榴弾を置いたら、なんかジェ
Please donate.
なんかジェダイっぽい人が死んでましたね。もしかシスか何かわかりませんけど。
Not as epic as that one for sure. All right. Donate for each one. Yeah, so here we go.
確かフォースには予知能力もあったんでしたっけ？予知能力でジェダイはブラッターを弾いてると。何かで読んだ覚えがあります。だからここら辺に来るんじゃないかなとボムを置いていたんじゃないかなと思いますけど。やはり、強引に、フォークグリップ、フォークプールでロボットを動かしますね。
Okay, great. I didn't die. I think in my first GDQ run of this, like in 2017, I ended up dying like 4 times to those lasers. But that's fine, that's fine. So here goes the droid, and we're going to push him one more time towards the middle so he hits a checkpoint. And okay, here we go. So here
もうちょっと機械に優しくしてあげて。
that the droid can take like maybe 2 hits from them. But instead, we're just going to use this heavy repeater weapon using the alternate fire in order to get through really, really fast. Nice, that was good. Then upcoming here is going to be a really big skip. Nice continuation there. I'm just going to play the safe. So I'm going to stand here, save the game, and then watch this. Okay, so I'm going to push this guy up here. No, I didn't like that. So we're going to get a little bit closer. The closer you are when you force push them, the further back they end up going. So yeah, there we go. There we go. And then we're going to save, and there we go. First try.
There we go. Okay.
いや、素晴らしい。多分言ってたビッグスキップが成功したんでしょう。
It draws an invisible ceiling above your head, and that decides how high you can jump. So just literally pulling his corpse up into the air with me, I am able to end up extending my maximum jump height. And there was another little secret drone skip, and because we went out of bounds and sequence broke this area of the level, we have to end up spawning in the enemy that is going to give us a security key. Whoops, a security key. In order to be able to open the end of the mission.
I don't know why it's so comical, these like death streams when you're just like murdering these people.
And now you know why I run in French. Yeah, my favorite is that like if you listen when I kill an Imperial officer, they will literally like roar at you. All right.
The timing.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, hang on. Just fixing my mask really quick. Okay, great. So coming through here, yeah, what do we, oh boy, he is, oh no, shotgun troopers. All right, sorry, shotgun troopers are really scary. Okay, but I do need a shotgun from a shotgun trooper. So we're actually gonna play this mission a little bit slower in order to get some safety health. Yep, shotgun troopers hurt. Okay, so in this mission in particular, there is going to be a boss fight at the end that used to be a major run kill for the community.
シスがいますね。
My first speed game really
がシスを無視。
Jedi Academy, which is the game after this one. What are you doing right there? Get out of here, shotgun trooper. And so before I ran this game, I had come from multiplayer.
どうやら、肩に黄色い、腕章があるトルーパー、ショットガントルーパー、ちょっとエリートなんでしょうかね。
So what we do is we have light style, which we're not supposed to have, which we got on Yavin Trial after a lightsaber skip.
お、
And if we roll on
ありがちな1対1。
do a backstab, she just dies.
お、終わりました。GG。GG じゃなくて。
All right.
We're
Yeah,
so
go on.
close to Halo Infinite, man. So close.
How close are
We're
we?
like, what? I mean,
We
1
are
分で終わ
very
ったね。
close. We have only $6,000 to go on that.
Wow, let's go. Let's close it out, Twitch chat.
Donate, 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 donate.
さあ、下でですね、ボーナスゲームのヘイローが行われるかどうか、もう少しですね、目標金額。はい、見事なクライムでした。
allowing me to press the switch in order to progress with the mission. So my health is looking a little bit low here, but that is totally okay. So we're going to be healing a bunch. So here's a med kit, which I'm going to grab, healing me for 20. And here is the sequence break. Major shout outs to Hotshot Wire. This is going to be known as Shia LaBeouf skip, or part 1 Shia LaBeouf skip. And so literally pushing this droid near this door that I'm not supposed to be able to open causes the door to open. And that can also work with like things like stormtroopers, but I just got bad RNG with the initial shock.
またフォースの力で、R2D2 ではないですけど、ロボットをしてましたね。
And then I started pressing these switches. What I did here is when I initially touched this door, it actually started these elevators in this next room going. So here's another incredibly difficult secret room to skip. This is probably like one of the harder ones for me. But I, of course I get first try, no problem. Yeah, thank you.
またボールに乗ってます。すごいわ。
That is actually quite difficult, but it's just like, wow, I just can't believe like getting under Seeker and then in that first try is really cool. But they're shooting the flechette alternate fire underneath me, popping those grenades and popping myself up. What that ended up doing was actually causing me to mitigate a bunch of fall damage. So major shout out to you and Ryan for discovering that. Then coming through this level, this is just a really cool, very technical level where really there's not any sort of big sequence break. It's just me playing incredibly well. So Daredevil, why don't we get some more of those donations?
All right, we have a $100 donation from Viz.
Hey, Viz!
Covert, Bri, I ran to my computer to get this donation in.
Aww.
As the 2 people responsible for me speedrunning, consider this a toast to you.
Yo, thank you, Viz.
huge shout out to Viz. I love Viz so much.
Yeah, shout out to Viz. Viz is an incredible speedrunner, especially in Titanfall 2, right, Bri?
Yeah, he's an.
ああ、床一面に、電撃が流れてるような難所ですが、ほぼ無視。
Wow, thank you so much.
Take my money, break my game. Let's get Halo to the finish line.
Yeah, let's go. So close.
$3,000 away from that.
That's right, that's right.
Woo! All right. Why don't we say 2 more Daredevil?
2 more. All right, we have $50 from Trojan Rabbit. Remember, Muffin, you're okay as long as your health is not 0. Probably. I'm not a doctor.
はい、落ちてきましたね。
Daredevil, keep going.
We have $100 from Senatruin. Thanks to GDQ for the awesome lineup. And thank you, CovertMuffin, for bringing such amazing energy.
Yo, of course, thank you so
いや
much for the donation.
でもまだ
Every
もう一人いたのかな
that is getting donated is going to charity. So thank you so much for everybody who's donated so far and for those who will donate for
お、すごいすごい。いっぱいおる。
But here, what we're going to do is we're going to end up killing these two enemies here in the back. Using force speed does two things. One is it slows down time. Oh, here's
フォーススピードですかね。
It's going to walk at me.
あ、ATST が出てきて、
Okay, cool.
無視。
And then it also like does something called negating a parry value. So it basically stops enemy from being able
多分
to.
結構な山場だったはずですよ、今のは。
But here's a really cool sequence break. This level in particular, Yavin Reactor, is going to be one of the flashier levels. So here I just use force speed to slow down time and using crouch to fit through a small hole in order to be able to like skip 90% of that puzzle, which is awesome. But here, really important mechanic is going to be force management. So every time I force jump, it's going to be costing force, which is that blue semicircle.
フォースジャンプで上に登ってい
Right?
く。
So if I am very, very perfect with exact amounts of force that I use on each of these. Oh, I'm at 1 health. This is okay. Welcome to Outcast speed running. I'm at 14 health.
寄付コメントありがとうございます、翻訳。
Force management is incredibly important because if I run out of force, I can't use force jump. I can only do my normal little hop. But here's another sequence break. Oh boy, oh, that was a swag backflip. Okay, so there I accidentally backflipped off a wall and lost all control until I would end up landing back down on the ground. Oh my goodness. Okay, this one can be a little tricky. All right, there we go. All right. Nope. All right. Okay, and then crouching through here is a little bit quicker, but upcoming here is going to be two sections. First is going to be a section with all these instant death panels that are going to be on this pipe that I need to jump through. So first I'm going to pull out the heavy repeater because it has knockback on those stormtroopers there to get them out of the way. And then all of these panels can actually end up being instant death for me. So just going through and being very careful. And then once again using the heavy
さあ、なんか一本道で決戦を仕掛けてくるシスがいたように見ますが、もちろん無視。
to go out of reach. And then I have to spend like a minute going down here and jumping across these things. But instead, what we can do, activate force speed, jump on this chicken robot, and crouch climb to get up first try.
ロボットみたいにして、登っていきました、一気に。
Alright, so now, which is going to be
今のはあれ、スーパーバトルドロイドか
Normally you
な
have to go all the way up, and then go all the way down, and then go all the way back up again in order to be able to get up. But instead, the exit to the level is just up there. So if I just start a secret drone skip here.
さあ、またボール、玉乗りが見れるのか
The most difficult part of these is
難しそうですよ、今回。かなり。
So there we go. We have now started. And if I just move barely slowly enough, I'm able to stay on top of this little sphere. And there we
素
go.
晴らしいですね。
That's the second longest one, and that is so much shorter than Undersea.
I know, right? Isn't that? I think the most intense thing about Underseeker especially is that like it's not only the longest, but it also like oh wait. Oh, he survived. Okay, so here just really quickly to explain, I'm gonna force pull him and yep, there he goes.
一人助け出したんですかね
So I know he's gonna be falling to his death. Oh, some more force swag. Way to go, Kyle. And there's another security key that we need in this mission. But yeah, like Seeker drone skips in general, right? Underseeker, the really long one that I got first try. Not only is it the longest one, but it's also the first one you do in a run, right? So like you don't have the shorter ones to be able to warm you up in order to get in the groove. Which is still. But here, once again, lightsaber in the wall in order to skip dialogue. And here, I need Twitch chat to be really, really quiet because we have a really super secret stealth mission here. But instead of being quiet, I can just end up.
まあ、何かおかしくなる、重力もそうですけど、何かおかしくなるのはフォースの力でしょうね。
Then guess what? We can like have a giant rave now. Woo! Yeah. And so it. Yeah.
We can't really be quiet. We just hit Halo Infinite.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go!
there's your rave.
おヘイローインフ
Thank you
ィ
so
ニ
much
ッ
for
ト
those donations. I'm so excited to watch Halo. That's going to be
達成しました。
and it's going to be coming up right after I finish this one. So here's some lightsaber combat where I'm going to be putting my lightsaber away for a split second and then attacking with it in order to do something known as a quick draw, skipping the initial passive portion of the lightsaber swing. Then using force push on that droid so I don't lose like 90% of my health.
達成したので、ちょっと、解説の方には声をかけておきます。ちょっと待ってね。
So here I have I guess now a 20% chance of getting that droid in the front. There we go. Okay, great. So here, just pushing this droid forward and then getting out of the console and then randomly selecting one of the 5 droids again is just a little bit faster than just taking a slow droid from the back. But here, upcoming in this level, we are going to have one of my favorite sequence breaks, which is going to be known as Snakes on a Train, which is going to be coming up after we survive the Vape Nation corridor. So coming over here, we are going to be jumping here, jumping down here, saving the game. Oh, falling down and activating for speed midair. So here's Vape Nation Corridor, where all of these droids are trying to vape us, but no, we are going to escape their clutches. So now that we are not doing drugs, don't do drugs, kids, we are going to activate these 2 switches here. Then I'm going to open this door and actually set up a backup save, just so I can meme everybody in Twitch chat. So here, coming through, I need 1 Stormtrooper. Okay, I choose you. Okay, all right, we got him. Okay, so it's not over yet. Here, what I'm going to do is just force heal for a little bit of safety.
そんなひどいことをしないであげてほしい、僕は。
Force bomb. Oh, that looks good. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
彼にも人権というものがあるんだから、もうちょっと大事に扱ってほしいですが、おっとひどいことを。
Yeah, so this is normally an auto scroller, okay? And so we have to basically ride that train to be able to get to this door. However, this door doesn't open until the train door arrives anyway. So it doesn't save any time to do that. But it just looks really, really cool. So why would I not do it?
Gotta do it.
Okay, so coming through here, this is going to be a really awesome level. In this next section, it's going to be known as the codec, so hopefully we get a thick codec. I have no idea what that means. It's just something we say because speedrunners are memers through and through. So here I'm just going to be playing this just a little bit safe, taking very little fall damage because I'm low on safety health. And then coming through here, we are going to be punching in a phone number because every time the Imperials end up wanting to make a phone call, they have to go through here in order to somehow dial that phone. And then they have to come all the way back up here in order to activate these 3 panels in order to call out. So here we go. Here's the first panel. Boop. And then we're going to send another one. But basically, a little bit more lore is that Dasan is going to be invading the rebels, or I guess the Republic now, with some Force-enhanced troopers. And so we need to call Mon Mothma in order to warn her ahead of time. So here we go. You know what? This is kind of a personal call. So if you guys wouldn't mind, I would just like the room, please. Oh wow. Okay. Wow, that was very nice of them. I didn't expect them to have that nice of manners. So basically, when you skip that cutscene for whatever reason, it just despawns all those enemies. All right, but coming in here is going to be none other than Doom Detention, and this is going to require a little bit of audience participation from the Twitch chat. So if everybody in Twitch chat could do me a favor and type out Spaceman in chat. So pretty much what we're going to do here, excuse me, so you need to
まもなく時間は40分を過ぎようというところですね。もうそろそろクリアじゃないかな、これ。
Okay.
Extra biscuits.
I vividly remember this from the last time you've done this. Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. We're going to activate force speed in order to slow down time, and then holding this, we're going to go into the vacuum of space. It's an incredibly difficult jump. All right, it's not over yet. So here I'm going to wait for a split second, and then jump up and sneak through first try. Let's go.
56分ですね。まだまだありますわ。まだまだジェダイもしくはシスの勇姿を見ることができます。
A runner whose screen name is Rindar ended up posting a meme video where he had Kyle spawn out of bounds, and for whatever reason, when Kyle's out of bounds in this level, he'll just walk forever into the void of space, just even though there's no ground or anything like that. All right, good stuff. So upcoming here, we are going to be coming through, and the scariest part of the level isn't over yet, okay? Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. All right, let's just load back. Okay, so here activating force speed once again to be able to kill 2 saber enemies very, very quickly and very easily. All right, here's the next one.
無慈悲にスピードをアップして倒していくと。
So the scariest part of this mission is actually going to be right up here. So up here is going to be a very notorious hard lock in the game. So hopefully my game doesn't crash here. All right, fingers crossed. All right, looks good, looks good. Okay, so there we were able to enter this cutscene, and this allows us to be able to basically skip this door and switch puzzle. Then just having my lightsaber sit in this wall is going to end up skipping the dialogue and allow me to progress through. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just end up saving the game here, just waiting for this cutscene end so I can end the mission. But really funny is that, never mind. Okay, so upcoming here is going to be a really, really funny mission where this used to be the longest and hardest mission within the entire speedrun. But if we just simply push this droid here, stick a secret drone on the other side of the door, it just ends the mission.
Right on.
And so, basically, the end trigger for that mission is
次は
just on the other side of the door, and that allows us to be able to
要塞っぽいステージから一変して、
or just a neutral
大自然なステージになってますね。ヨーダ出てくるんちゃうか。あ、ヨーダ出てこないか。
the entire mission. So that's very, very cool. But here's Yavin Swamp. It's just going to be a pretty movement-intensive level. So Daredevil, if you
ヨ
have
ーダなくなってますもんね。エピソード6以降だとしたら。
All right, we have $50 from Froob, the runner of the previous run. Froob here.
Not me. The other guy.
KZ Froob. Okay, Froob here. Thank you for all the wonderful reception to the Like a Dragon run. Here's our promised $50 for our little car moments. Good luck, and here's to more amazing runs.
Thank you, Froob.
We have $20.
いや、移動が綺麗ですね。これ多分水の中に入ると移動スピード落ちるとかじゃないんですか。ありがちに。
Are
ありが
utterly
ちな。
contagious.
Oh, thank you.
Those secret drone skips are wild. Keep up
それで地面に着地して、スピードを殺さず進んでいく。素晴らしい。で ATST が見えた気がしますけど、無視されましたね。
All right, one more Daredevil.
We have $100 from Bob Toad 1. Yo, that secret drone skip was awesome. Who needs the Force when you have speed running? Halo hype and good luck with the run, CovertMuffin.
Yo, thank you. All right, so coming through here, this is probably my favorite level, which was Yavin Canyon. So we didn't quite do a good enough job on our force management, so we're just gonna have to wait here for a little bit, but that's fine, that's fine. So here we need just about half a force bar, but I can just actually quick save and quick load, which extends the very initial start of a jump if I just buffer the jump input through the quick load period, which is cool. But upcoming here, we only have 2 levels left, and they are actually gonna go quite quickly, but I don't know, Twitch chat. Oh!
おっと
You gotta start
走っ
Well,
死んでしまった。
oh no, I don't know if I can finish out now.
delete
Twitch
it
chat.
to the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
これは思わぬ事故じゃないですか。
Oh boy, yeah, so that rocket trooper can just be mean, especially if you take a little longer. Oh yeah, okay, there goes the rocket. No problem this time. But here's gonna be a nice jump. There we
ち
go.
ょうどロケットに着地してしまったみたいですね。発射された。
Which can also be very scary. So in this room, we actually only
こういうことができるのも、そういうことをしてしまうのも、ちょっと
just like that. And so if you're familiar with this game casually, we
優れたジェダイのなせる技っていうのは、優れたシスなんですかね。どっちかわからないですけど。
So very, very nice. And we'll end up doing that to the final boss itself. But we are very, very quickly coming to the end of the run itself, because the final mission is really not going to take much time. But there, what I'm just going to do is I'm actually going to take some safety health, because we're going to potentially have to do a very big damage boost in the next mission. But here, I'm going to enter this cutscene and skip a very, very tiny
シ
split
ス多いですね。シス
uh,
も。
to
多分、
to open this
ライトセーバー持っ
exit for us.
て
Normally,
争ってたんで、
actually
もう片方はジェダイだとは思うんですけど、
more shadow troopers and stuff. But if you just enter the cutscene, right, the exit's open, so why not just like fall in right after
シ
this?
スは多いし、ジェダイも多いし
But。here is a Vino boost where we're
Vina.
going to be holding force jump into a ceiling and then using force speed to slow down time, allowing us to be able to get through there very, very quickly. Okay, cool. Just using rockets there to be able to break that water pipe, which is a normal puzzle. And yep, okay, there goes the water. All right, so time is going to be coming up actually pretty quickly, probably in about like
もうそろそろ
15 seconds or
タイムだ。
so, maybe 20 seconds. So here we go. So here is
ゲーム
a
クリアっ
force
ぽいですよ、
speed.
もう
Let's see if
少
I
し
get
で。
this. Yeah, I got through. Nice. Okay, so there I just ended up skipping a cycle. But here we go. Get ready on time. Oh, ow. Okay, not quite. Oh, you did it again. Oh, you did it again. All right, Dasan, stop. Stop. Okay, you tried to RDF me. There we go. Time.
はい、タイムがありました。記録が46分かな ?31 秒。JJ。
Great job, Covert. That was so fun.
Yeah, heck yeah.
あれ
Thank you so much.
おかしいな、ちょっと目が疲れてるのか。
Really quickly, I
ライトセーバー青いね。
Fruit, Brian Otto, as well as Frozen for joining me on couch. Thank you guys so much. It was such a pleasure having you behind me.
Yeah.
And then major shout outs to community.
よかったですよ。やっぱり我々見てたのはシスじゃなかったです。
Oh, we have 500K. Let's
ちゃんとしたジェダイでした。
Shout out to you. Thank you so much. Oh, that's going to charity. Are you kidding me? We've already hit 500,000. That's amazing. Wow, thank you so much. Oh, that's so great.
すごい寄付がありました。50万円入ったみたいです。
And I actually have another thing to end your run with Covert
Oh,
Muffin.
okay, great, sure.
It is a $2022
I know who
donation
this is
from Ariel.
Ariel, yes, thank you so much. Woo.
Covert Muffin, I'm so excited to see both you and Jedi Knight Outcast back at GDQ, and at the first GDQ back in person as well. Thank you for helping make this the amazing event that it is, and for being such a great representative for the Jedi Knight Outcast, Jedi Knight Academy speedrunning communities. Good luck with your extremely normal playthrough of Pokemon, and take a bath.
寄付コメント、翻訳ありがとうございます。いや、ちょっとすごいね。
GDQ marathon, so thank you so much. But really quickly, shoutouts Vrindar, Prasco for them getting me into this game and helping me out a lot. Major shoutouts to Smash and Z-Tor, who are two pillars in the community and very, very incredible speedrunners of this game. Major shoutouts to like Hotshot Wire as well as Sphere and everybody else who's made support resources, who have found glitches and skips and stuff like that. The community is really, really incredible and really incredibly welcoming. I did a tutorial for this recently on GDQ Hotfix, which you can find on YouTube if you just search for it. As well as Smash just recently did an updated tutorial as well, which you can find on speedrun.com/JK2, all in lowercase. But that being said, thank you so much, GDQ, for having me. I was originally accepted for backup, and I'm so honored and proud to be able to showcase off this game again at the event venue. So thank you so much. Take care. Keep donating. Doctors Without Borders is an amazing cause, and we have raised so much so far, and I'm excited to see how far we can push the benchmark as we continue through the marathon. Take care, everyone.
Oh, that was absolutely awesome.
はい、スター・ウォーズ・ジェダイ・ナイト2、ジェダイ・アウトキャスト、でした。奏者はカーバンとマフィンさんでした。お疲れ様です。色が46分36秒だったかな。続いてのゲームが、続いてのゲームですね。ヘイロー・インフィニット、こちらボーナスゲームとなってましたが、無事、寄付金額達成されましたので、この後から走られると思います。ちょっと、用意ありますので、一旦失礼します。
Welcome back to Summer Games Done Quick 2022. I'm still Musical Daredevil, and we are currently getting set up for our bonus game of Halo Infinite. Thank you all so much for donating to get us past that incentive. We have an anonymous $100 donation. Hello there. That was probably not a Deckard Cain donation, but I read it that way anyway, because reading donations is fun. We have $25 from Funky. Had to donate for Muffin pulling off those jumps. More GDQ. We have a $250 donation from Jay Calum. It makes me happy to be able to donate again this year to such a great cause. And now I can help Maxi Lobes with his Aragorn cosplay, which I'm skipping the gym at 4 a.m. just to watch. Good luck to him, and thank you for donating such amazing work year after year. And yes, we do actually have an incentive for Maxi Lobes to wear an Aragorn cosplay during the Return of the King run coming up later. We are actually only $1,000 away from meeting that incentive. We have raised $4,000 towards that so far. So we are very close to seeing that cosplay. I'm very hyped for that. Hopefully you are all very hyped for that as well. We have $5 from Prize. Can't pass up the chance to donate and have a chance at those adorable Start Pokemon art prints from Studio Pen Pen. I agree. Those art prints were